Welcome back, guys, to the start of another worship season. So it is already season 75. Let's take a look at where we're going to start. I think it's going to be rank 12, somewhere thereabouts. Nice, so 12 and a half there. Okay, we'll take that. Let's go ahead and collect all of our chests. And there is the last one. Let's go ahead, take a look at where we are. So we are in rank 12 with 24 stars. Rank 13 is over there. If we can win the next couple of matches, but it never works out that way. The first couple of matches is always losses. Let's go ahead into the tech tree. Let's max the landing craft first before we take a look at the rest of the tree. And let's take a look. So we do have the invisible or undercover rifle in there. We've also got the hidden warriors also. Let's take a look over here. So there's the shield protectors, troop damage, shock mines is going to be nice. Let's take a look. What's this one over here? 10% only. I think I'm going to go with the troop damage. That's the only one I like. Want to go offensive there. Flamethrowers over there. Shocks is right there. Shocks, troop health there. Brick is our first hero. So yeah, Brick is our first hero. Heavies are all over there in the corner. Over here, another 10% multi-node option there. And then the next end room and so on there. So there is Everspark there. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. Let's grab some machine guns. Okay. And shield protector, 10% damage. Yeah, let's go down this way actually. So this one, damage amplifier, let's grab that. So they're both level they're all level 1. We'll grab 2 of those. This one's gonna be very useful there. And let's actually go up this way first. And then we'll grab 10% damage there, and then we'll try and unlock that one right there. Grab some more defenses there. Okay, so we're already there in the next end room there. Okay, let's see. So we don't have too many keys left. So 124. Let's see how far we can get. Let's grab... Let's see. I'm going to grab the flamethrowers and then the flamethrower options over here because I want that 4-second extra burn damage there. So shock bombs, definitely want that. Tanks over here. Okay, flares are over there. We do want flares, but I don't want to get tanks. Let's go. That's troop health. This is a boost. Let's just go over here first. Troop health. Mortars, and what is this one? Building damage, or should we get plus 10%? Let's just go for troop damage here once again, guys. Okay, and I think our last unlock is going to be, let's check out this one. Undercover rifleman. Should we boost them up? We might as well boost them up there, guys. There it is. So I want to, let's see, go down over here, boom mines, get the heavies first, and then we'll see if we need the flares. Mortar, let's upgrade them. And then of course I should be upgrading this one beforehand before I run out of upgrade tokens there. And ice shield, that's gonna be pretty good. Let's upgrade that twice. Let's see, I want troop damage there. And let's balance it out with the troop health there. Okay, so I don't think that's too bad there. Let's go ahead and make our base design. So I haven't seen how anyone else has designed it. Let's take a look at the local leaderboard. It might still be too early here because people are still playing around with different designs. So he's already in the next engine, so let's forget about that. Let's collect all of our buildings. Okay, guys, there we are. So there is the base that we've made. We've got 5 chests ready to collect. Let's even grab some wins here. Okay, rank 12. Okay, so he's got the damage amp there. A lot of damage amp over there as well. I'm going to go ahead and go on this side first since there's 2 engines over here. Let's try and work our way through this area and we'll see how the attack goes. So delay drop them so that they can go over the shock mines. Go ahead. There it is. And we'll start getting ready with shocks and the shield here in a second. Let's shock right there. And we'll do the shield. Do another shock right there. And another shield. And I think we're only going to be able to get through this side of his base over here. Okay, there it is. Perfect. So I'm just going to retreat after this here. I'm not going to be walking all the way around here to go over here because I'm going to die anyway. Let's just go ahead and retreat here in a second. And there it is, guys. So we'll take a look at the replay here and see how he is getting along as well. Okay, let's take a look. So he is using tanks and heavies. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we will let him finish that one off. So he will be able to take our base out there. So he's got the heavies and the tanks over here. So he went that route there. There's the tanks and there is the heavies. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. I think I'm gonna grab the boom mines and we're gonna go down here for the heavies anyway. And then I think we're gonna try and do what's the heavies and Zukas. That might be faster than the tanks over there. We've also got Everspark over here. This is a troop boost there, so I might want to boost up the Zukas on this one. What's this one over here? I think a Flotsam might be the best over here for right now. But things will develop and we'll see new strategies, so we might change up what we want to unlock afterwards. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one once. And that's it, guys. Let's go ahead. We'll just do 1 or 2 more attacks over here and see how far we can get. We haven't upgraded the warriors there, so let's see if that's going to be a good choice or a bad choice here in a second. So this one, and let's see, let's drop them over here. And then I'll save 3 for that, hopefully that right hand side. If we had the flares, we could flare maybe the invisible warriors around the gap over here, and then we could bring these riflemen down here. That might be a smarter choice. So we could have warriors over there with a flare and then the rest of them over here. But I think we don't have flares just yet, so everyone's going to be coming over onto this area. Let's do a shock over there. And we'll do a shock over here. Okay, that top part is getting into that core area right now. Shock right there. These guys are absolutely fine. Let's just keep doing some shocks here. There it is, and I think we might be able to get a decent win here. 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Okay, is that going to be enough? Let's take a look. Nice. Okay, a couple of seconds win and also the first victory there. First couple of extra stars there. Okay, so we'll go ahead. 1 more attack here. We've got 5 chests to collect, so that's going to be a couple of attacks. Quite a long amount. Let's go ahead, drop these guys over here. And then we'll drop the rest of them. We'll delay drop them afterwards in front of that sniper tower. I mean that machine gun here. So let's shock this guy right there. Drop those over there. Shield and shock right there. Okay, I think the shock is coming in a little bit more useful than the shield here, but we'll see what happens. Let's rotate between them and see which one is the best. There it is. And let's do another shield over here. And I think we'll have enough for 1 more shock here for that flamethrower. So that'll be pretty good. Shock right there. And we still have most of our troops alive. Nice. So 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Excellent stuff there. Let's take a look. Okay, so he used the invisible warriors and flares, I think there. Okay, so 3-9. We lost by a couple of seconds there. I think he had a bit more stats as well, to be honest. If we take a look at the right hand side, 40% troop health, 60% troop damage, and 10% building damage as well. Okay, so this is where we're going to need the shock mines and the boom mines over here to try and stop those warrior attacks. So let's grab the boom mines first. Perfect, that's going to help us deter those warrior attacks there. And we definitely want to put some over here around the gap over here. So we'll just put 3 over there, a couple of them over here, and then just the rest of them over here. Perfect. Okay, I think that should be, let me just put this one in between, right there, just in case there. Okay, so that should provide some level of deterrence against warriors there. Let's stick with the riflemen for us right now and see where we go. So let's drop most of them over there, and we'll just bring in save 2 for this side over there. Okay, let's see if they can go over there. And we have to do the shield right there. And let's see if we need to put down a shock in a few seconds here. Let's do a shock there. Another shield. I wish if I had mech kits though, that would be super nice. Let's just do another shield. Over here, I need to do at least one shock for those flamethrowers here. But I can't afford to, can I? Let's shock this one here. And there it is. Okay, so I think our little bit of extra troop damage is coming in handy here. And there it is, guys. So he's on the last engine as well. And 259 is the time to beat for him. 259, let's see, is that going to be enough? 259, he's going all the way around the gap. I think we've slowed him down a tiny bit there. He does have brick. And I think he had warriors there, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am there. Okay, so he got 239. Okay, nice. Okay, 10 stars. We will take that, and we need to get 10 more stars pretty much. Okay, let's keep going over here. We'll do a few more attacks. Each time we attack, we got a refill with the diamonds. So definitely, if you do enjoy these videos, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's see how we get on in this season over here. So this way, we don't have flares, so we're going to be forced to go down over here. So that's not great. Let's see if we can throw down a couple of them over here. Save 2 for that top right hand side. Let's get ready with the shock. And shock right there. Okay. And I think I'll put down, there it is, the shield. And I think another shield right there. Okay, now let's drop those guys over there. I think they'll still be drawn towards the center here, I think. Until we take out this engine, I'd say. Yeah, most of them are, I think. If they can take down this engine as quickly as possible there, we can get at least one and a half boats worth going over there, so that'll be decent. We just have to save up a lot of GBE to back them up over there. Let's go ahead, get ready with the shocks. These guys, yeah, they're fine. Let's do a shock right there. And I think we need a crystal shield here as soon as possible, because they're about to go over tons of boom mines and shock mines, slowing them down quite a bit here. I think that's killing us. Come on, guys, can you hang in there? Can you hang in there? A few shots. No, those shock mines definitely killed us, guys. They stunned our troops for too long there. So that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead. We'll retreat. He's still on 3 there, so we might be able to get away with a win here. I'm not sure if he's going to fizzle or not. I don't expect anyone to fizzle this early on. Our base design is not that great at all either. But we did actually, nice. Let's take a look what happened. So he had the flare over there. And then there's the other troop down here. Nice. I think the mortars definitely helped as well for the top side. And these guys down here, what happened to them? He spent a lot of GB on shocks there. So nice. I'll take that. And I think we're at 45, guys. Let's try and keep going here. Can we get the first rank up within the first few hours of joining the new season here? So in this one, boy, that looks very menacing right there, all those mines. Let's drop these guys over here and then a couple of them over there to start taking out those minefield over there. Okay, I think that minefield is going to cost us like one entire boat of riflemen. We still have a couple of shock mines right there. Let's shock over there. Okay, these guys should go over there. I need to save up shock for that cluster. These guys, shock. There it is, those guys, and crystal shield. We're getting very close here. He's at the last one right now. We still have a few more defenses to go through, so fingers crossed here. We can at least grab this win. I think we need 2 more wins here for that rank up. So if they can hurry as quickly as possible here. And 243, okay, is that good? I don't know because it's still the first few hours of the match of the new season here. 240, guys, 240, nice. So he was using tanks. Okay, so 236, we'll take that. This is beginning to be an interesting start of warships. Typically, it's just all losses for the first day until we get the next couple of critical nodes. So we'll grab that. And let's take a look at what we want to do here. So we can grab that. Let's go ahead, upgrade that. Upgrade that. And there's the mech kits actually. And there's the shock mine. So I think the first thing is going to be shock mines, I think. Yeah, let's grab that. We skipped over that initially, but let's grab that one. And we'll put shock mines right there and one right there as well. And then we'll put a bunch of them over there as well to balance it out there. So let's take a look. I'm going to move this one over here actually. Right in the middle right there. Perfect. So we just need one more win, guys, for rank 13. Can we do it? Can we do it here? Let's take a look. It looks like an easy base, but that might be deceiving here. Let's drop them all down really quickly. Save 2 for that top side. Gotta wait until these guys clear, at least up until that first flamethrower there. Okay, drop them over there. Try and drop them as quickly as possible here. Let's do the shield. Nice. Okay, and another shield over there. The defenses are far too spread out for shocks to be as effective as I would like. Let's just do another shield there. Not that many troops going over there, and there's a minefield right there. He's on the last one as well, so he's making his way pretty quickly here, guys. We're getting stuck right there, guys. Okay, so this is where we need the flares as soon as possible here. Let's shock over there. Nice. Come on, guys. We just need a handful of you guys down there. And another perfect shock right there. It's going to be really close. It's going to be super close here. Okay, and he's already taken us out. 249. What's it going to be? Fingers crossed here. Can we please get it? 249. This is very tense. 257. Okay, few seconds there. Oh, we only lost -7 stars there. Okay. So let's just take a look at what he did there. Yeah, the warriors, and he went all the way around the base. So I'm gonna put shock bomb right there, and on this path to stop against that next time. Once I had them all unlocked, and he went all the way around. Oh no, he had a few more over here. Okay. And yeah, I just need to get some more shock mines on my base, guys. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Let me know how you guys are getting along. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on day 2.